Hi there and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to look at some of the water pitchers and specifically with filtration, with filters that are available on the market. I selected 3 of them that will look at them from a design perspective, but specifically also look at the filters. So when I select a filter, I look for a filter that will filter out a lot of the harmful chemicals, but still retain the minerals that are good for you, and then those that retain the water flavor. So the one that I'm specific about filtering out is PFOA, which is the forever chemical used in a lot of materials, but specifically in non-stick surface like Teflon. And it was found to be harmful and cancer causing in humans. So I want to filter it out from any water that I drink. Another one is purely taste-wise, chlorine. I hate the taste of chlorine, and the water in many places that I've lived is chlorinated, including here. Good news that most filters will remove chlorine, but very few will remove PFOA. Obviously, there are other elements that are necessary to be removed, like lead and things like that. And each company does do their own testing. Some do testing through third-party labs. You can find it on their websites. I'm not going to test for that, for what is actually going to be filtered out, because I don't have that capability here. What I am going to share with you is my experience with water flavor, water taste, the design of the pitchers, so kind of a consumer-like versus truly scientific, which you can find in other YouTube videos. So let's start with the most common one, the Brita filter. And this one is just a basic one that I got in Walmart. It filters out water really quickly. I have just a bit here, as you can see. It's almost immediate filtration right here. It's pretty fast. And it does filter out chlorine. It does not, however, filter out PFOA. It was rated pretty well in general, but it's not my go-to choice. It also does not create as much flavor in water as the other two. So I would say this is a very basic one. It does have a timer here, just like many other filters do, but to indicate filter life. But overall, this is a very basic filter, kind of go-to filter if you're looking for something cheap and fast. The second one, I've been using it for several years now. This is Aquagear. That's actually probably their older pitcher. Now they have better designs. So this one is large in capacity, and it does filter out PFOA. My complaint with it is that a lot of filters do tend to clog up quickly. And sometimes they say it's because of the sediment in the city water or in any well water that you're using, but in reality, I don't know. The good thing is that the company does offer a free replacement program where you can contact them if the filter starts slowing down, day 10, 15, 20, sooner than you would expect. They will send you a free replacement. I've used it several times actually. So this one, you will see, does not do a great job filtering, does not do a great job with the speed, which kind of makes sense, I guess. I know it's cloudy, but this is because of the, I've used it for a long time, and the calcium just gets stuck to the walls. Anyway, so you can see that the speed, although pretty good, not as good as in Brita. So we'll wait for it to filter out. The third one is a relatively new purchase of mine. Epicwater specifically has been rated as one of the best water filters. And I'll link a YouTube video that has done some lab tests that I was quite impressed by. So this water filter also filters out PFOA. And I believe they also come with a nano version, which is the version that is good for more like camping and well water, versus this one is for just regular city water. So it looks kind of nicer because it's probably brand new, but it does have the same speed pretty much as Aquagear, if not a bit slower. You can see it like right here. When I timed these two side by side, exactly the same amount of water, it takes pretty much the same time, 10 seconds in difference for a 1 cup. Not a big deal. So from a purely design perspective, I really like the Brita. It's thin. It's, when you pour water, it actually is quite contained. You can see that. Now, if I do the same with Aquagear, this lid tends to come out very quickly. And it's not as controlled, you see? Like if I tilt it all the way, sometimes if there's a little bit of water inside, still not filtered, this lid will come out. And this has been a big problem with this pitcher specifically. I'm not sure if they fixed it in the newer version. The Epicwater, I kind of think it's similar in design, pouring wise, as the Brita filter. You can see kind of the same triangle setup. So when it works pretty well, but look at this. The inside of this pitcher tends to come out, slide out like this. And this is pretty constant. Really annoying. You obviously can put some Scotch tape on both sides and not worry about it, but it's just poor design, honestly. Not a big fan of this. It does have a timer as well. So from a water taste perspective, let's try this again. From a water taste perspective, I would still rate Aquagear as my favorite. It's hard to describe why water tastes good. Obviously, there are certain minerals that are added from the filter or removed, and I don't have that scientific knowledge to tell you what it is that makes it taste good. The second one would be Epicwater. It's not as flavorful, but compared to Brita, it's much better. So I would say that Epicwater and Aquagear are very much line in line. I would still prefer Aquagear, but if you look at the video that I'm going to link, they tested, they did some labs testing, and Aquagear did not rate too well. That's why I started looking at alternatives. So if I were to believe them, that those test results, then Epicwater would be still probably the best choice. So from my perspective, I'm going to continue using Aquagear and probably Epicwater. I think the cost of filters for Epicwater is similar, very similar as Aquagear, so really not much of a difference there. But I really do like the customer service of Aquagear. By far more than Epicwater. It takes forever, Epicwater, to ship things. It took forever for them to respond to my messages. And Aquagear is much more responsive. I have not done much with Brita because I knew I wasn't gonna go into that direction. Anyway, long review, but hopefully you'll get something out of it. If you have any other suggestions or any other filters that might be worth trying, please let me know in the comment section. I'm super passionate about water quality, as you can see. And if you have your favorite one, please also comment below. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.